Yes, sir.
In the last class, we have seen how to create a user-defined library, sorry, how to create user-defined formats and how to use them.
ఇంకో క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది రుచి వచ్చాడు అనుకుంటున్నా ఉన్నా ఇదే బండి సౌండ్
Okay. I want to create a data set from this data. Again, I'm going to tell you, I want to have a data set name. I want to have a data set name, say for example, demo 1. And I want to have a label for the data set. You can give any label. And I want to have a variables. Yes, I want to have ID number. Then I want to have a name. Then I want to have age. Then I want to have a sex variable. Then salary variable. I want to have a date of birth. Then I want to have a date of joining. So now I want to have a numerical variable length 8. Then I want to have a character variable length 6. Then I want to have a numerical variable length 8. 6, I want to have a character variable length 1. Salary numerical variable, I want to have length 8. Date of birth numerical variable length 8. Date of joining numerical variable, I want to have a length 8. And after that one. Now, I want to apply the labels also. You can give any labels. Now, what I want to do, I want to have, this is the format I want to have. Now I want to have a age variable. I want to apply the for age variable Roman letters. Now I'm writing Roman dot. Now for the sex, I want to display my data as a female and male. I don't know what you're going to do. I want to have it that way. And I want to have a salary. I want to have a salary. I want to have a dollar symbol and I want to have a comma symbol and I want to have a 2 decimal values. Then I want to have a date of birth. I want to display that one in date 9 format. I want to have a date of joining. I want to display that in YY, MM, DD 10 dot. This is what I want to do. And I want to apply the labels. You can suggest me any labels for these variables. Now tell me how I should write the program. Data, demo 1.
data statement demo 1
First of all, I'm writing in. I want to have ID number, name, age,
dollar
sex, salary, date of
semicolon, data lines.
Tell me what should I do now?
data statement use labels label
The statement.
Data
data statement use label use label name
You want to manage the label first?
Yes,
Sir.
Label is equal to employee salary report. Okay. Then
length.
length for which value I should apply the length?
Name
variable and second
dollar
dollar
Name.
dot
six
six
dollar symbol, one dot,
one dot
one dot.
Very good. Label.
label
ID number is equal to, say, for example, I want to have EMP ID. Then name is equal to, say, for example, I want to have, EMP name. Then for age, I want to have, say, for example, EMP age. Then for sex, I want to have it as an gender. I'm writing the gender. Then salary, I want to have it as an income. Now I'm writing, say, for example, income. Then DOB, I want to have it as in a birth date. Now I'm writing the birth date. Then DOJ, I want to have it as a joining date. Then tell me what should I do?
informat
Very good. Where should I write the informat?
after input
After input,
Informat. For which
Sal-
variable should I write the informat?
salary variable salary
salary variable,
Salary.
comma
comma, six dot,
comma six dot
Good.
div
date,
DOB
nine dot,
DOB.
DOB, date, nine dot,
Date 9 dot.
dot
DOJ,
DOJ
DOJ DD
MMYY, 10 dot.
MMYY 10 dot.
Very good. Then
format
Format,
ID
first val,
first ID
jet
Z,
dot
Z,
dot four dot
Z,
dot
age Roman
age
dot
age Roman dot
okay.
salary
comma, six dot,
10 dot
ten dot
dollar 10 dot 2
two
dollar 10
10
dot
Okay.
DOB
date nine
as usual date 9
date,
dot
nine dot,
Date 9 dot.
DOG
DD
also YYM
DOB,
10 dot
DD
MMYY, 10
MM
dot.
DD 10 dot.
That's it. Can I execute the
no
program?
sir
No,
Hmm.
sir.
no sir we
Okay.
Next variable we use the
male and
defined
female
format.
also
Tell me how to create a different format.
proc format
From
Crop format.
value
value,
value
value,
equal to
Value.
even
Dollar.
name,
six
dollar,
no need to dollar
then,
six variable
then,
female or male
small m
Small m is equal to
made,
small f
f is equal to,
female
Female.
within the quotation,
One.
then what should I do?
within the from format.
after age
Submit
we
the
have to
cross
write
statement.
Six.
dollar six
Dollar six
dot
dot,
Very
space
good.
It's dot.
retain
ID,
age
ID
name, age,
Name.
salary,
OB
DOB,
Very good. Now I'm selecting the entire program. I'm executing the program. Now go to log window. Check if you have any errors. No errors at all. Go to libraries. Go to work library. Open the demo one data set. Go to view. Click on the column labels. Yes, we have exactly that what we have seen in the specification. This is how we are going to have. Are you ever seen in the real time the specification sheet? Did I show you the specification sheet?
no sir
This is how the specification sheet is going to be. You may not understand all the things, sir, but you can understand a few things. This is the specification sheet, okay? They will tell you what is the variable name they want to have. Can you see? These are the variable names they want to have. Then they will tell you what is the label they want to have. Can you see here?
Variable label.
Labels. These are the labels they want to have. And they will tell you what the data type they want to have.
Type
So
of
study ID, they want to have a character variable. Domain, they want to have a character. Visit name, they want to have a numerical variable. So they will tell you which variable should be character and which variable should be the numerical. And they'll tell you what is the length you should have. Study ID, they want to have length to 10. Domain, they want to have length 2. Visit num, they want to have length 10. And this is how they are going to tell you. You can understand up to this point, isn't it? So this is how the specification sheet is going to be. They will only tell you what are the variable names they want to have. Label, data type, and length. Of course, they will also tell the format, but right now you cannot understand the remaining concepts. We'll discuss that one during, project classes if you are into clinical domain. Okay. So you will write the program by seeing the specification only. You will not write anything on your own. Yes, you will write a SAS program according to the specification sheet they provided to you. Understand? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in this program, to apply the length, I use a length statement. To apply the label, I use the label statement. To apply the informator, I use the information statement. To apply the format, I use the format statement. So 4 different statements. It is going to be very confusing, and you need to remember so many things and a lengthy program. Can't we do it in a more better way? Now I'm taking the same data again. I'm taking the same specifications. Now I want to create a data set now. This time I'm getting data demo2. Input, first of all, I'm writing the variable names, ID number, character variable. If you want, you can write the dollar symbol, age, sex character variable dollar symbol, then salary, date of birth, and date of joining, and semicolon. Then I'm writing the data lines. Now, finally keep a semicolon. Now write the run statement. Now, to apply the length, label, informat, and format everything at one place, we have a new statement called attrib statement. What is this attrib statement can do? Attrib statement can apply all the variable attributes in one place. Attributes in one statement. Can apply all attributes in one statement. How it will do that one? Now see, data demo2. I'm writing like this one. You should start your statement with ATT-RIB attribute. And after that, now tell me for which variable you want to apply the attributes. First variable is ID number. Now we should write the variable name, ID number. Then you should give a space. What attributes you want to apply for ID number? First of all, I want to apply the label. Now we should write keyword label is equal to. Within the quotations, whatever the label you want to apply, you can apply here. I want to apply, say, for example, employee ID. What is the other attribute you want to apply for the ID number? Now I want to apply the format. Now format is equal to. What is the format you want to apply for this according to the specification?
Z4.
Z4 dot. Now we should write format is equal to Z4 dot. So with this ID number is over. Now in the same statement, the next variable. What is the next variable? Name. Can you tell me what are the attributes you want to apply for the name? By seeing this specification, what we need to apply?
Character variable 6.
We need to apply the length
Character.
and we need to apply the label. Length and label, only 2. Now, if you want to apply both, every time I'm applying the label first, no? So first I will write the label. So label is equal to, now I want to have, say for example, employee name, close quotations, then length is equal to dollar symbol. How much length you want to have?
6 dots.
Six dots.
Dollar.
6 dots.
So now name variable is over. And the third variable is age variable. What you want to apply for age variable? According to the specification, for age, we need to apply format and label. Format and label. Now, we should write age space label is equal to, I want to have employee age, close the quotations, and then format is equal to, what is the format you want to apply? We want to apply Roman dot. So third variable is over. Now I'll go to the fourth variable. What is the fourth variable you want to apply? Sex variable. Can you tell me for sex variable what we need to apply?
Label and
The
user
difference
length
is
to format.
label.
We should apply.
Format.
We should apply the length. We should apply the format. We should apply label.
Label.
So we should apply three things. So to apply all the three things, now first of all, uniformly I will write the label first. Label is equal to, say for example, I want to have employee gender. Done. Then you should write informative, sorry, what you should write? You should write length is equal to, what is the length you want to have? Dollar.
Plus 1 dot.
Dollar one dot. Now I am writing a dollar one dot. Then what do you want to apply now? I want to apply a format. Format is equal to, what is the format you want to apply? Remember we created a user-defined format?
Small m equal to
Dollar six. Now format is equal to, I am writing dollar six dot. Understand this one? Then
Yes, sir.
the next variable is, salary. What you want to apply for the salary?
Informat and format.
Informat, format, and label.
Label.
Label also.
Now, first of all, I'm uniformly ప్రతిదానికి label apply చేస్తాను కదండి. First label is equal to, I want to have employee income. Done. Then you should write informat is equal to, what the informat you should apply?
Comma 6 dot.
Plus 6
Very
dot.
good. Comma 6 dot. Now format is equal to, what is the format you want to apply?
Dollar 10 dots.
Dollar 10 dot 2.
2.
Now sex variable is over. Then go to the next variable. Sorry, salary variable is over. The next variable is date of birth. So first of all, I want to apply the label. Now label is equal to, what is the label you want to have? I want to have, say for example, birth date. I'm writing the birth date. Done. Then what we need to apply after that one? Birth date.
Informat.
Informat.
Because of date value, first of all, you should write the informat. Informat is equal to, what the informat you should write? We should write date.
Date 9 dot.
Date 9 dot.
Tell me, according to specification, what is the format they want to have?
Date 9 dot.
Date 9 dot.
Same date 9 dot. Now
Date
I'm writing
9 dot.
format is equal to date 9 dot. So date of birth is over. Then DOJ. So label is equal to, now I want to have joining date. Then informat is equal to, what the informat we should apply?
TD
MM
10
10
dot.
dot.
Now format is equal to, what is the format we should apply? According to the specification?
YYD.
10 dot.
YYDD MM.
YYMM DD 10.
DD 10 dot. Now I am applying the same thing. Now I'm writing YY, MM, DD 10 dot semicolon.
DD 10 dot.
Now after writing all the variables, finally what we should do? You should write the semicolon.
Semicolon.
Understand this one? Now I'm selecting this program. I'm executing this program. Yes, we are going to have a demo 2 data set. Now can you see? We have the data. Now here in the demo 1, I used 4 separate statements, length, label, informat, and format. In the demo 2, I have given all the attributes in only one statement, which is an attribute statement. Now tell me, which one is better?
Attribute.
Attribute statement. Because we can apply all the attributes in one place, there will be no confusion. We can write everything in one place. So how to write the syntax? Attribute, variable name, then whatever the attributes you want to apply. Now the attribute value is equal to value. So length, if you want to apply the length is equal to. If you want to apply the label is equal to. If you want to apply the informat is equal to informat value. If you want to apply the format is equal to format. Then the next variable and the next variable. After all the variables got over, we are going to specify semicolon.
Semicolon.
And this is called attribute statement. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
In the real time, if you want to apply all the attributes, we always write attribute statement only. Clear this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is the end of attribute statement. This is the end of column attributes topic. You know, since we have completed the column attributes topic, this is very, very important. As I said, from attributes, it is going to be very important. Now, what I want to do, at the end of this topic, we are going to have interview questions. Now, try to explain, try to tell in our own words how we can answer these questions. The first question is, what is informat and syntax? What is informat?
Non-standard data.
Non-standard data to standard data. Read SAS as non-standard data.
It is a special instruction that we use to read the non-standard data into SAS as
Standard.
Standard.
that is how we should explain.
Okay.
That is how we should tell. Okay. Now, how to read the syntax? Where we read the informat?
After
After input.
After input.
After the inputs in the input statement, after the variable name, or otherwise we can write a separate informat statement after the input statement. Understand? Now, the second question is, what is format and syntax?
It is a special
Format
instruction.
is a
Write
special
non-standard data as non-standard.
Write the standard data into output.
Write
That's it.
Format is a special instruction that we use to display the data into output data set.
Output data set.
How to write the syntax?
After the
Format
After
statement.
We should always in a
information.
separate statement. We should always set in a separate format statement, format, variable name, then whatever the format you want, write format dot. Right? Now, fourth question, what is user defined formats and how we can create it?
Create own formats, sir.
We create our own formats.
By
How
using
we
proc
statement? We
proc
use format statement.
by create
From
own.
formats.
So as a SAS programmer, if you create your own formats, those are called user defined
User
formats.
defined formats.
We can create it by using a proc format procedure. In the proc format procedure, we use a statement called value. Now the fifth question, what is the difference between informat and format?
It is a non-standard data. Format is a standard data. To display
Informat
Purpose
is
to
useful
write,
to
to
read
read the
master
data.
data into SAS. Format is to display the data into output data set. Informat is to read the data. Format is to write the data into
Write the
data
data.
set.
Okay.
Now, sixth question, explain about the character informats and format that you know. Do you know any character informats and formats? Variable name dollar symbol, variable name dollar withdraw, variable name dollar char withdraw.
Down to the
Now the seventh question, what is the difference between dollar $w dot and dollar char $w dot?
length of the variable, sir. Dollar char double initial value. Spaces.
Initial spaces read
As
for
this.
character withdraws initial spaces read.
So in the cat data, if you have initial spaces, if you want to read that as it is into the variable, we should write a $char with rod. But a dollar with rod, it will read the data into left side alignment. Sixth question, write about the below numerical information format with example. You know when we use the comma W dot, when we have a comma symbol, and you know about the dollar, you know about the percent, you know about the list. Naresh Kumar, keep your. Seventh question, write about the below date information formats values with the current system date. ఈ రోజు డేట్ బేస్ చేసుకుని డేట్ 7 డేట్ ఎలా అపేర్ అవుతుందో చెప్పగలుగుతారా?
Second,
If you
June
take an example.
206
zero
20.
two Jan
20.
Date 7.
02 Jan 22 sir. 19.
206 2022.
002 JUN
June
22. Preeti 02 JUN 22.
22.
డేట్ అనేది ఏమవుతుందండి? 2020. You know about the DDMMY by 8 dot, here we had a 2-digit year value. DDMMY by 10 dot, 4-digit year value. Any DT dot, whenever you want to read any date value. And here we have all the examples. Please try to find that one. Now, eighth question. How works it says?
Elapsed number. Elapsed days. Days from first
SAS should
January.
understand, should read the date values as a numerical date, numerical values to numerical as a numerical data. To read it as a numerical data, they have taken 1960 Jan 1st as a 0 day. From that day onwards, whatever the date value that you have given in your data, the difference between these two dates will be saved as an elapsed number of days. Why it will read as an elapsed number of days? Because it should read as a numerical data. To read it as a numerical data, it is going to have a way. That way is 1960 Jan 1st as a 0 day. From that day onwards, whatever the data you have given, the difference between those two will be saved as an elapsed number of days. That is how we should explain it. Now, ninth question, read it carefully and try to explain it to me. I have a variable called DOB and the values are in date 7 format. I'm reading that values into SAS without specifying any information. So what is the output? I'm not using any information. What will happen? Will I get the data?
Standard values.
You will not get the data.
You get the period symbol.
Very good. You will get the because it's a numerical data variable with period symbol. Now, if I use a proper informator, then what is the output?
Some number.
Numbers.
Date numbers in date.
Date.
Number of days.
Informator, it will read this data, date values as an elapsed number of days.
Number of days from 1960.
Now, the 10th question, I have a variable called DOB and the values are in date time. I'm reading that values into SAS without specifying any information. So what is the output? Will you get the data?
No.
No, sir.
No.
If I use a proper information, if I use a proper information, then what is the output?
We'll get the number in seconds.
Elapsed number of seconds.
It will read as an elapsed number of seconds because it's from that day midnight 12 o'clock.
Seconds.
No, that day midnight 12 o'clock, only time.
Date and
No, it is only time, no.
yes, sir.
Elapsed number of
Date
seconds.
and
Only time is there. But now it is, if it is a daytime,
date and sir.
Time have
Elapsed number of seconds from 1st January 1960 midnight.
12 o'clock. Very good. From midnight, 12 o'clock. That is how it is going to read it. Okay. Now, 12th question, while reading the data, when I use information, the date variable, using information for date variable, values are coming as a numbers, but I want to have it as a date. So what should I do?
Should use
Format.
right.
Format.
This.
You should apply a form.
Format.
13th question, I have a date value 10th February 1959. I'm reading the data into SAS using a proper informant. So what is the value in the output data set? I don't know how much value we'll get, but the value is going to be negative side.
Negative.
Because it is before 1960.
Before 1960.
Before
Yes,
1950.
Very good. I have a date value 10th February 2012. I'm reading that data into SAS using informant. So what is the value in the output data set? I don't know what value you get, but the value is positive value. It is going to get a positive value, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, 15th question, we have a tasks in so and so location. Please finish it off all the tasks. Now, the 16th question, what is the purpose of label statement? What is the purpose of label statement?
Temporary name.
To rename the variable names.
No.
Use a temporary name for variables. Describe
To give
the
alias name,
variable.
to give alias name or a descriptor name or a temporary name to SAS variable.
As variable.
Okay. What is the syntax of label statement?
Label is equal to within the quotation.
Variable
Within the
name
quotation.
is a what?
Label is equal to now.
No, level is equal to no, sir.
Then how we should write it?
For data, we write in parentheses.
In parentheses.
Yeah, I know I'm not asking about the data set. I'm asking about
Variable name is equal to
Variable name is equal to label, variable name is equal to within quotations what you want to write.
yes. Then the second variable, then the third variable, and finally we should write a semicolon.
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 Satya, can you keep your mic, sorry, video off? Keep your video off. Then, 18th question, what is the difference between rename option and label statement?
Label is alias
Rename
name.
is the permanent one.
Rename is permanent, label is temporary.
we can use rename.
Rename option.
Rename option.
Only variable name.
Rename
Only-
option renames variable names permanently, but label option,
Temporary.
Rename.
it gives alias name or descriptor name. Okay. Then 19th question, what is the difference between label statement and label option?
Label statement is for and label option is for
Variables.
data set.
Variable.
Data.
Very good. Very good. So this is called, label option. ఏది label option అండి? ఇక్కడ నేను రాశాను అనుకోండి, ఇది ఏమవుతుందండి ఇప్పుడు ఇది?
Label option.
Label option. Okay. But if I write here, what is this? Sorry.
Label.
What is this? So for example, this is called label statement.
Label statement.
And this is called label option. So label option is for data set. Label statement is for variables.
Variables.
Now, the next one. Okay, what is the difference between statement option? You don't know yet. You'll come to know about that one in tomorrow's class. Now, what is the significance of this? What will happen if I execute that program?
It changes the
Label name.
Label name will be
match
blank.
employee name.
Will be blank.
It will print a blank space. So data is available in so and so location and do the tasks for the label statement. Now the 23rd question, what is the length statement? Length statement is useful to specify the length for a SAS variable. What is the syntax of length statement? length,
variable name,
name, give it a character variable dollar symbol. Then
length of
how
the
much length you want to have? Length dot. 25th question, why should I write a length statement before the input statement? Why not after the input statement?
length statement is you write after the input method already existed variables what we given in input.
Very good.
Right.
So because of that, we should always write the length statement before the input or before the set statement. Now, 27th question, right? What is attribute statement?
You can write all attribute statements
One statement. One statement.
Yes.
What is the syntax of attribute statement?
Attribute equals to array.
which
Attribute variable name. No, variable name is equal to variable name. Length is equal to length value. Label is equal to label value. Format is equal to format. Format is equal to format. Then the second variable, again, if you want to apply the label, label is equal to. If you want to apply the length, length is equal to. Whatever you want to, you should write the format that attribute is equal to value. And finally, after all the variables, you should write a semicolon.
Semicolon.
Yes, sir, got it.
Now, 29th question, write the name of variable attributes that you know. What are the variable attributes you know? What are the variable attributes we have? First you should say variable name.
Variable name.
Then
Length, data
variable
type, data type,
data type. Then
Type length
length,
format.
label,
label,
format,
format, type.
format.
these 6 things are called variable attributes. And how can you see that all of variable attributes of one data set in one go? How to see the variable attributes?
Drop content.
So this is a processor contents. By using a proc content processor, we can see all attributes at one place. Otherwise, we should go to the data set every time you should click on the variable. Then only you can see that variable attributes. By writing a program, we can see all variable attributes in one place. Now, data is available in so and so location. Please complete all the tasks. This is about attribute statement. Anybody has got any doubts regarding the attribute statement?
No.
So if you are fine, please do the task by tomorrow evening class. Okay? Please finish it off all the attribute statement tasks. Tomorrow we are going to start with the SAS statements. Clear, everybody? Okay then. Okay then. See you in tomorrow's class.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
చెప్పండి.
సార్ మనము డెసిమల్స్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మీరు కామా కానీ డాలర్ సింబల్ తో ఉన్నప్పుడు చెప్పారు కదా సార్ అవి రెండు లేకుండా ఓన్లీ డెసిమల్స్ ఉంటే సింటాక్స్ ఎలా
డెసిమల్స్ ఉంటే మీరు అసలు ఏమి రాయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. సాస్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్. మీకు చెప్పాను కదా వాట్ ఈస్ స్టాండర్డ్ డేటా. ఇలా ఉన్నా స్టాండర్డ్ డేటాని, ఇలా ఉన్నా కానీ స్టాండర్డ్ డేటాని వచ్చేస్తుందండి. యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ టు రైట్ ఎనీ ఇన్ఫర్మేట్. సాస్ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్.
డెసిమల్స్
ఎన్నో వచ్చేస్తుంది.
కామా డాలర్ సింబల్
or a dollar symbol or any special character or a percentage, then only you require.
థాంక్స్
Okay. Okay then.
So send the notes.
Yesterday notes.
I forgot to save it here. Now I'm going to put this one in the notes. I'll send it now. Clear, everybody? No doubts, right?
No, sir.
Okay, then that's great. And then, so see you tomorrow then. Please complete all your tasks by tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay then. See you tomorrow. Have a nice time. Bye.